Congolium's AirStep Plus and AirStepEvolution have revolutionized the flexible sheet flooring category. The unique Ultratech product construction makes AirStep products better than traditional felt and fiberglass flooring. The strong performance features and benefits of these products are further enhanced with the Your Choice Plus installation options. Your Choice Plus gives you the freedom to install your AirStep floor fully adhered, loose laid, or perimeter fastened. Given these installation choices, AirStepEvolution and AirStep Plus can be installed in a wider variety of job site conditions than with any other flooring line. In the following, we will review the recommended installation procedures for a fully adhered installation of Congolium's AirStep products.
The best method for a particular job depends on the subfloor conditions. For example, the fully adhered method is recommended where the subfloor is smooth and in good shape, or you plan to install a new approved underlayment. It's also recommended where you have a lot of intricate net fitting and/or coving is required.
Observe the same guidelines for material handling and temperature acclimation as you would for other sheet products. Always carry AirStep tightly rolled face out around a rigid core. Avoid distorting the flooring. Always store rolls on a continuous flat surface. All subfloor surfaces must be structurally sound, clean, dry, smooth, and free of contaminants that could stain flooring or interfere with adhesion. Sand all high spots and fill all cracks that are wider than 1/32 inch. Finally, make sure that the floor is carefully swept. Unroll the flooring, center it in the room, and trim it to fit walls and other vertical surfaces. Flooring can be fit net in areas where no finished trim will be installed. Do not fit the floor tight. To adhere the floor, lap or tube 1/2 of the sheet back, being careful to avoid bending or creasing it. There are two ways to apply AS01 adhesive over porous subfloors like wood or bare concrete. For a hard set permanent bond, apply the adhesive with a 1/16 by 1/32 by 1/32 inch notch trowel. Then, immediately after spreading it, lay the flooring into the wet adhesive. Note that you should never apply adhesive with a trowel over a non-porous surface. For a releasable bond, apply adhesive with a 1/4 inch nap paint roller. Apply adhesive in a light stippled pattern at a rate of 300 to 350 square feet per gallon, and allow it to dry to a tack before positioning the sheet. Carefully push the flooring back into the adhesive without lifting it to avoid trapping air under it. For non-porous surfaces, such as existing resilient flooring, embossing leveler, or terrazzo, you must always use a paint roller to apply adhesive and allow it to tack up. Immediately roll the flooring in both directions, starting from the center and working out toward the edges. Repeat the process on the other half of the sheet. When a seam is needed in a fully adhered installation, install the first sheet, leaving 12 inches unadhered along the entire length of the seam. Position the second sheet in the room, overlap the selvage edges, and carefully match the design. Adhere the second sheet, leaving 12 inches unadhered at the seam for a total dry zone of 24 inches. Use the overlap and double cut method for all seams. Place a 3-inch wide strip of scrap flooring under the entire length of the seam. Cut the seam with a sharp utility knife and steel straight edge. Hold the knife at a 90-degree angle from the floor and apply sufficient pressure to cut through both sheets in a single pass. Use caution to avoid cutting into the subfloor surface. Turn the seam edges back and apply AS01 adhesive over the entire dry zone. Lay the flooring into the adhesive using extreme care to prevent scraping or squeezing adhesive into the seam cut. Roll the seam area with a roller and level the seam edges with a steel hand roller. Seal all seams using SU-106 seam sealer. Pre-treat the seam with the 3M green pad, clean the seam area, and apply the seam sealer, making sure the sealer tip penetrates the seam cut.
We hope you find this general information helpful. For complete and detailed instructions, see the Congolium AirStep Installation Guide, available through your local Congolium distributor or on our website at congolium.com.